My God. Okay, there's so much going on right now. I'm a little sick. Ish. I'm knocking on wood. I'm not sick. Okay. I'm rejuvenated. I'm happy. I'm excited. So this morning, I'm asleep, right? And I've been tossing and turning. My nose is stuffed. I'm like, "Oh, okay, today's gonna be a little slow day. It's cool. It's okay, right? Nothing too major." I pull out my phone. I've been trying to be good about like not checking my phone as soon as I wake up, checking my email, but something in me was like, just look. So I look, right, and I just scroll down to see like basic notifications. I see an email, and the subject line says, I wipe my eye in disbelief. I'm thinking, oh, I'm definitely sick. I click on it, you guys. I got it. Okay. I didn't even tell anyone. Well, no, I told one of my best friends. Yeah, I told one of my best friends about this. And I literally remember submitting this in the summer. I was like, okay, this is cute. Let me do it. My agent was like, hey, I want you to apply for this. I think it'd be a good opportunity. I'm like, cool. I think I felt like I did good. I submitted it and I put it in God's hand. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to let it be. Fast forward, I had a one-on-one, like an interview, right? They were down from like 1,000 or something people to 40. So I was part of the 40 people that they were interviewing, like on like, oh, I can't even speak, like via, I think it was Zoom or something, or Teams, I don't know. And I was thinking, oh my God, this is amazing. And at that point I said, you know what, even this alone, not to say like it's enough and I don't want anything else, but I was so proud to have like been even able to be in the top 40 out of like 1,000 people. I think I say 1,000. I think it was a little more, maybe a little less, whatever. But that's a lot of people to consider. And then I get this email saying like, hey, yeah, you're a finalist. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited. So it's for this and for TIK. And like before I applied, I wasn't too familiar with TIK. Still, you know, getting a grasp in the industry and stuff. But pretty much when I'm about to send my confirmation email, but pretty much they say like as a finalist, I'm gonna like attend a seminar. And there's like industry experts on a panel. There's like photographers, record producers, modeling executives, film, TV producers, all of that stuff. They're coming and they're gonna be helping us design our personal brand and preparing us for like opportunities in like the entertainment and fashion industry. Bro, that's literally amazing. Like, oh my God, like knowing people is far more important than just like, no, like it's important to have like talent and like skill and like to work on your craft or whatever, but it truly is like who you know, because sometimes like I'll meet someone, they're like, oh my God, like you're amazing, like, but they don't know me, so like why would they pick me, you know what I'm saying? Like if you were like somewhere and you knew someone like a distant friend or a distant cousin or like a friend of a friend, you're like, oh yeah, I know him. Your brain is more inclined to like pick that person. And like let's say everyone in this scenario is qualified. Like I'm not gonna do that whole other thing, but like everyone in that scenario is qualified. And let's say it's the same qualifications, you're more likely to pick the person that you know, you've had a connection with, you've had conversations with, that you heard their voice and you guys laughed together or whatever. Bro, bro, bro. I'm trying not to explode because I'm at work. I'm working from home, but I'm at work. And someone's gonna email me or reach out to me for like what I need to do today, but I'm just like so excited. I'm so excited. And immediately I texted one of my best friends and I was like, are you alive? Are you alive? She said, barely. I dropped the bomb on her. We're screaming. I literally woke up and I was like, what the fuck? Like I yelled it. And I was in disbelief. And I had to like just collect myself. I was like, ain't no way, ain't no way. I put my phone down for a second, stretched, picked it up again. It was still there. It was still there. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this won't happen until the new year. So, oh my God, And you know what's crazy? Okay. I keep saying okay. My dad like makes fun of me for that. Hold on. He's like, okay, you say okay too much. It's fine. So a couple days ago, I'm buffering, but if you guys don't know, like, I'm Christian. I've been doing a lot of like spiritual things as well. Like, I say spiritual, but like just more so getting tapped back into like who I am and stuff. And this is so crazy because this has happened multiple times. But a couple days ago, I was in bed and I was like, I saw this TikTok and it was like saying like, if you don't ask God for XYZ, like you simply won't like receive the blessing. Like you don't, you know, like the saying like closed mouths don't get fed. There's like of course like a verse in the Bible somewhere, like pretty much it's like asking you will receive, and it's the same thing, right? So I was like, okay. I was like, you're right. You're right. I recognize that the things that I have now I asked for. And the things that I was like wishing for and yearning for, but I never asked for it. Like all of a sudden I'm just thinking it in my mind that I want this, but then like feeling frustrated that I don't feel it coming or it's not here. And it's like, hey, I didn't pray about it. I didn't ask for it. I didn't XYZ, right? And I recognize that in myself. So I was like, okay. And there are other things before watching this TikTok video that I did pray for. And like soon after it came. So a couple days ago, I prayed that, I feel like I wrote it down too somewhere. I said, like I asked God to allow any and all opportunities, people, experiences that will help elevate me to who I'm supposed to be, or to the, I was very specific, you guys. I'm trying to like sum it up because you don't really need to know what was in my prayer, but that's pretty much what I was saying. Like any person, opportunity, experience that will elevate me, make me a better person, get me to where I need to be, allow them to come into my life boldly, loudly, all of it, and make, like, I pray that you make it clear to me, right? Because oftentimes we'll pray about removing people, but we never pray about like bringing people or experience or opportunities in, right? I also said, hey, remove anything or anyone or whatever. And a few, like, I kid you not, like a day or two later, like I say a few days ago, but it really wasn't that long ago. And then I get this email. Granted, of course, it was in the works, but it was like, if you get it, you get it, you know? And before that, I'll say maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, no, maybe, let's say a month ago. A month ago, I had prayed. Oh, my goodness. Let me backtrack. I'm horrible at storytelling. So I had gone to my Pilates class. I came home and I started thinking about like different things in my life that like upset me. And I was in my kitchen. I cried a little, just a wee bit. And it was overwhelming. It was making me recognize like something that happened when I was a kid. It wasn't traumatic. It was like something that I just didn't process. You know, like I've been that person where something happened, I put like a strong front, and then like I'm like, oh no, like these people can't see me cry. Like I dusted off my shoulder. Like I got school the next day. Like you can't think about it. And it caught up with me in college. And I talk about this all the time. And I was dealing with emotions that I hadn't processed that weren't really that deep, like each individual one. But because there were so many and they accumulated, it was heavy. So like I was like peeling each layer one by one, and like sometimes it'd come randomly, sometimes like it would be like a consecutive flow of me breaking it down, and other times I'd go like a month and I'm good, and then something like comes to my mind again and I have to like go back through that process, and it's like I'm significantly better, right? Putting in that work for me. And I was just thinking about something that had happened, and it gave me a realization about some things. And I was crying, and a couple days before that, we'll say like a week max, I had prayed that God make it clear as day what I need to do, where I need to go. Well, I'm summarizing because I don't remember their prayer exactly, because sometimes it's just in the moment. Make it clear as day of what is for me, my purpose, whatever. Okay. The week goes by, and then now we're back to the morning of, when I'm sobbing in the kitchen and making a tuna sandwich. Ugh, that's ridiculous. And the oh my goodness, my purpose literally fell on me that very moment. Hold on, I'm sorry you guys. Okay, all right, that's better. My purpose fell on me that morning like a truck of bricks. It hit me, and I literally said out loud, I was like, I know what I need to do. And like, oh my god, I knew exactly what I need to. I had it in my mind. I was like, okay. And I was a little unsure, and I was like, okay, I don't know. And then I was at I think like a week after that, or 2 weeks after that, I went to a training for my work, because I'm an accountant. And I'm sitting there and I'm listening, I'm taking notes, and it hits me again of something I needed to let go. I'm not ready to share it just yet, and I will absolutely like make a video of like my journey overall, but something in me told me to let something go, and it was imperative for me to do that so that my purpose that I figured out in the kitchen that morning could come to life. Like, this one thing that I was holding on to was holding me back, modeling wise, career wise, and what I wanted to do, happiness wise. Like, I was like, and it's not a bad thing either, it just wasn't for me. And I felt that I was holding on to it because so many people were dependent on me getting it, or dependent on me, or not dependent, what's the word, I don't know what the word is, but me getting it. Imagine like if you were like, I don't know, going to law school or something, and everyone was like, oh, you have to be an attorney, you're gonna be an attorney, you're gonna be an attorney, and all your life you're working towards being an attorney, and then you decide like, you know what, I actually never wanted to be an attorney. You're like, wow, right? You disappoint everyone. Like, you poured in yourself so much, and people like believed in you, whatever. Now this isn't like exactly that type of situation, but it's like very close. And I was like, whoa. And it was very calm, and I truly believe like the right decisions never feel rushed. They don't give you anxiety. They just, as soon as you believe, as soon as you think it, it's peace. And I allowed to sleep on it. I allowed the decision to come to me, because like I say it out loud, I pray about it, whatever, and subconsciously, of course, my mind is going through the options and like whatever. And then once it's come to that conclusion, it flows into my consciousness, and I trust it. And I had to think back to every single time I made a decision throughout my life, career wise, like whatever. This is getting deep. Sorry you guys. And I just remember like every single time, it was not a rush. It was a decision that I made on my own that I didn't share. That's why I'm like a little iffy about sharing it right this second. When things like come, I promise you guys, like I will tell you how this all unfolds. Like, I'm so excited, but I never told anyone about my decision. I made it by myself. I slept on it. I prayed on it. I was in the moment of what I was doing things. I didn't let it consume my mind. And I made amazing decisions throughout my life. And I mean, since like middle school, high school, throughout college, like I'm very, very blessed. And I'm so happy to be in the position that I am, to worry about modeling, you know, like in the safety of a home where my parents support me, and that I have work to where like that can support me. Like, it's very blessed. And to constantly just think about what I don't have or what I want and then be disappointed, it's like it's not healthy. And just to trust that the right decision will come to me, and it did. And you guys, I can't, like, this, everything's coming full circle right now. And I literally told myself, it was funny because last year I said 2024 is gonna be my year. It was definitely a year of growth. And you know what you have to do for growing? You got to break down first. Broke down many times. I've never cried so many times in my life than this year. A lot. And now I'm like, I feel so good, like so good. And I definitely feel like 2025 2025 is just the beginning. Like, I'm so excited, and for this to be at the very beginning of the new year. Oh my god. And like, I literally was like making my vision board the other day, and I have to print my pictures out so I can like create it. You guys, like, oh my god. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, I love you guys. I will of course be updating you guys on this journey. I'm so excited. Okay, I gotta get back to work. All right, bye.